A great friend of mine. We'll bring him up to the stage. Jamie Milne. Bring him up.
There's a bit of a saying that floats around. It says, any idiot can do a marathon. However, it takes a special kind of idiot to do an ultra marathon. That's not me, by the way, if you hadn't already figured that out. Now, this has been my toughest run to date, physically. It rained like good old-fashioned South Island rain for like 3 or 4 days non-stop. And I'm talking no reprieve. I've got a couple of cool stories about this particular run, but I'll see if I can get one of them done anyway. So the water's hitting me head on. It was just brutal the whole time. Poor me, by the way. And got some gnarly blisters. Blisters, I can't even begin to explain how bad these blisters were. So bad that one of them was so big it almost looked like a tennis ball out the side of my foot, and everybody probably goes, oh, whatever, a tennis ball. It's probably more like a fucking golf ball. But it was a tennis ball. I had to cut the side of my shoe out so my sock and my blister could stick out the side. Oh, you guys all right? And then it got worse. The blister and all the carnage and the infection got worse. I had to take the shoe off, run in a sock. So that foot was on the grassy side of the road. That one with the shoe on was on the camber of the road. And yeah, it just gets worse. I hate Johnny Cash now, by the way. I love Johnny Cash's music, but I'll tell the story really quick. Got up in the morning and it was just, again, pelting with rain. So we're going back a few years. Phones weren't so reliable. I wrapped it in a sandwich wrap sort of thing, then plastic bag over the top, headphones in, hoodie on, beanie on. The rain was so heavy that once I got out on this highway, and near Dunedin, by the way, Tracy, once I got out on this highway, there's no changing. You can't stop and take your phone out and, scroll, change the music on Spotify, of which I don't think Spotify even existed then. Anyway, so I put on the playlist. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, shuffle. Awesome. I got half a day's worth of music, and I go out and brave the elements. Out I go, listening to my tunes, running around. And after about an hour and a half, I'm like, fuck, there's heaps of Johnny Cash going on. That's all right. There's only so much Man in Black you can tolerate. Then after about 3 hours, I'm like, fuck, this is getting a bit long in the tooth. And some of his music's like pretty hectic. You want to just, have a warm bath and go to sleep type stuff. Anyway, I had only pushed shuffle on one Johnny Cash album. So I listened to that for like half the day as I ran. That was incredible. So we're going to do a little exercise. What's going to happen is, we're going to stand up and I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to personally challenge you. Now, you can choose to take this on board and you can accept the challenge or not. But it will be, what you get out of this will be directly proportional to what you put in. So just go back a little bit. Think to when you were 6 or 7 years old. You're at primary school and your favorite song comes on. And you're just pumped. You're just dancing. You might be dancing with your brothers and your sisters. You might be dancing with your friends. You might be doing. Hey, everybody's getting awkward now. You know where this is going. No, you might be. You might be dancing. You might be getting into it, and you could not give a rat's ass what the person next to you thought. You're doing the worm. You're doing the robot. You're doing whatever you want to do. You're doing that, and you do not care. My challenge to you is that in about a minute, we're going to stand up. We're going to make some space so nobody gets a backhand in the face. We're going to push the chairs in and we're going to cut some shapes. We're going to cut the rug. I'm going to put some music on and we're going to go ballistic. Now, you could choose to be that person. No, this is fucking stupid. I just want to go to lunch. The sooner Bruiser gets back up here, the better. Okay? You could be that person or you can just fuck it. Go for it and cut the rug. I challenge you. I looked a few people in the eyes. I challenge you. Do it. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to cut the music. I'm not going to tell you when. It's like a surprise. And when I cut the music, this is why we've got to push the chairs in. I want you to jump up as high as you can. And you're going to yell out, yes, at the top of your lungs. Like somebody had just said, you just won $1 million. And you're like, fucking yes! You're going to be that guy or girl. Just make sure you don't backhand anybody in the face. That's not, especially not the commando in the corner. That wouldn't be a good idea. So jump up nice and high. You're going to yell out, yes. We're going to do this a couple of times and see how it goes. Guys, you got 10 seconds to stand up. Pop your chairs in. We're going to light this up. 10 seconds, please, Adam. And we're just going to cut some shapes in 3, 2, 1. Yoo! God, give it some more. Turn up the music, please, Adam. Turn up the music, please, Adam. Oh, yes, let's go. Bit more, come on. Tracy Pugsley. Yoo! Hey! Who wants to do that again? Fuck yeah! Let's do it again. Away we go. Yoo-hoo! God! Yoo-hoo! Yes! Woo-hoo! One more? Yes! Oh, away we go! Come on, Pat. Come on, bro. Come on, give it a bit more. Imagine like you're trying to get laid. Yoo-hoo! Oh, she hopped off. Yes! Right, this time we're going to put the music on. When the music stops, I want you to go like this. Oh, no. And say no. We're going to be like, oh, no. Ready? 3, 2, 1, music. Get dancing. Here we go. Woo-hoo! Give it some more. Let's go. Woo-hoo! No, no. Awesome. Give somebody a high five right next to you. Give them some love. Well, that went all right. Now, put your hand up nice and high if you felt a little bit of a shift then. When you yelled out, yes, and you're fully pumped and you're off your head like you won $1 million. You guys feel pumped? Yeah. And then, Tracy actually got up on the table, by the way. I saw that happening over there. That was cool. That was awesome. And when you had to say no and you changed your state and you're kind of like, no, did you feel a bit different? Yeah. So that's exactly what it's about. Positivity is really important. Fake it till you make it. Do what you got to do. Have all the gear and no idea. It doesn't matter. Just try and keep your shit together. Try and smile. Try and find the sunshine in your day. Look for the unicorns in your day. They're out there. You just got to find them. Sometimes it's not just going to be right there for the picking. You got to search. You got to look for it. Motivation works in some fucking crazy ways, and you got to find it. Because when all the Facebook posters and the Instagram memes run out, and you get sick of seeing the same old shit on social media, you got to find it somewhere else. Something's got to drive you. Something's got to bring you to that positivity to keep you going forward. So I challenge you to do that, guys. Finally, I'm going to hop off stage now. I think I've done my little bit. I just want to say thank you very much for this unique opportunity to be able to talk to you guys about my life, my story, and where I've come from. I have masses of gratitude for this opportunity, and especially to be in a room of people that are just operating at such a high level and that inspire me so much. I must admit, I was losing my shit. I was pumped listening to all those people talk about their winning and their success. Like I honestly was. It's incredible. So thank you so much. Much gratitude from me for being here. To the man up the back there and his lovely and incredibly amazing wife, Georgie, thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you for letting me come up here. Cheers, team.